This is not my normal chair.
Oh, hello.
Oh shit.
I didn't even grab the freaking mic until after I started, and I'm like,
We are recording.
I need that. Check out our hair.
Space buttons.
I feel like I look ridiculous, but like, it's fun and it's fine.
Why?
I
Why
don't
would you
know.
feel like you look ridiculous?
I would never go out like this.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if it's my thing. Like, do you think it's cute? Like,
Yeah.
would you encourage me to?
I
Like,
do this
I
all the
don't
time
know.
because when I want my hair like less in my face, I'm like bloop.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, like your facial shape or whatever, like it looks flattering on you. But me, it's just like
I like it. I think it's cute.
I'm here, you know?
I don't know that I've ever seen you in space buttons before.
I don't think I've ever. Yeah, I have. I have done them, but it's very rare. Like I never leave the house if I do them.
Lame sauce, my guy.
Oh my god, I just remembered that this is our season 7.
First episode.
First
Premiere.
episode. Wow, this is
Whatever
crazy.
you want to call it.
I
Season 7.
am in love with the vibe and the theme this season. We're all redded out, and I feel like that fits us a lot.
Except for today, obviously.
As if today we're a little alien vibey.
I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. I'm in need of a guy. I'm in need of a guy. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah,
Misheard
I have.
lyrics.
I have.
Look at
It's really funny. Hell yeah, brother. I'm lame, and I don't know if you've seen it already. Can you guess the t-shirt I'm wearing?
I did. I saw it.
Fudge!
It's the Renew Destination Fear one.
I'm not happy that I'm wearing it because honestly, like I don't support that theory anymore. That theory.
Well, you paid for it though. You gotta.
I mean, I did.
What else are you supposed to do with it?
Good point. I'm not cool enough to own the whatever you call it.
The blue.
The Area 51
Project Fear
alien
extraterrestrial blue.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Yeah, I'm not cool enough to own that, so I don't have that. But obviously, the only other option, because I wanted a black vibe, was the blackout t-shirt, and that one is out of commission. So,
Almost forgot about that.
and it's not out of commission as in like in a special way. It's out of commission as in it is so far down in my laundry basket, I have no idea where it's at. That's where it's at by out of commission. So I don't know. That's not here.
Mine's
nor
out of
there.
commission, as in I'm never wearing it again.
Brother,
'Cause it's been ruined, so
it has been ruined. That's why I'm like,
I'm not gonna wash it more than the one time that I
I'm
already
just kidding.
did, because I don't know what'll happen if it does. I don't know if it'll get blotchy or what, so I'm just gonna leave it as is.
Yeah.
Collector's item, I guess.
Good idea.
I don't know.
Yeah, I really don't know where mine's at. I have an idea, but I don't factually know.
Brother, you're getting blurry.
No, yeah, see, it does that sometimes, but on the actual thing, it won't do it.
Rude. Okay, good. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah,
Like
because
looking between mine and yours to see if that was happening on both or not.
yeah, when you were at your mom's house that one time, all I saw for like the entire time was just blur.
Oh no.
So, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm trying not to yawn. It is 10:09 for me, so it's like midnight 09 for Mads, and so
Yes. I have to be up
twitch.
in like 5 hours, and I'm not happy about it. I hate getting up early. That is like the bane of my existence. I am a night owl through and through. I am not a morning person. I hate mornings. If you bother me in the morning, I get so mad. I have said this so many times on the podcast. I hate mornings. I don't see how people thrive in morning times because I just can't do it.
Mads didn't get the nickname Sleeping Bitchy for no reason.
It's true. The only time I've ever done pretty good on like our trips is when we well, Pennsylvania actually did pretty good despite waking up early. And
Yeah, that was rough.
Tennessee we slept in, so
We're like, yeah, we have nowhere to be.
no rush. And like I love conventions where the convention itself is in a hotel. So it's like if I have to be somewhere at 1, I can like wake up at 12 and be ready by 12:50 and it doesn't even matter cuz it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't have anybody like checking wristbands. I thought that was weird. Like why do conventions do that? Have you noticed that like when we went to Hauntlanta too, they didn't even freaking check our wristbands. We just waltzed up in the bitch.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's about.
Oh, I cussed. Oh well, it's fine. I've been trying to do better about cursing.
Not me. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I like I
Yeehaw.
curse like a sailor, so
Me
it is what
too.
it is.
And it's bad. It's really bad. It's not the person I want to be. But it's going to take some time. It's not going to be an overnight thing. That's something I can acknowledge, but that's not here nor there.
Can you hear that?
No.
Okay.
No, I thought you were doing that for dramatic effect.
No,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't know what that noise is.
Did you see Did you see the forkin' heckin' stuff I sent you on Instagram?
No. I accidentally opened it a minute ago, though. I was like, fuck, I didn't want to do that. I wasn't ready to look at them.
Dude, please, for the love of God, please, for the love of God, go look at the one I last sent.
Right now?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
They're so
Frickin'.
bad. So bad, but I want you to see it.
I don't want to look at it. I'm scared.
I'm gonna
Just
see your
falling down.
raw film reaction.
I'm not sure that it's going to be what you hope it is.
I
The
feel like
last one. The fact that it's the same as the one you sent 2 ago, like the same account, I'm concerned.
Is it? I didn't even notice that. It is.
Oh my gosh. It's not the same video, is it?
No.
Gross.
I mean, it's the same kind of like insinuation. Oh crap.
Okay, the one in the middle, I 1210. I'm not gonna. Hold on. I want to see that happen, honestly.
Well, yeah. So the video I sent that she's talking about is if we are drinking and I say I can do a backflip, stop me because I can't.
1210 want to see that happen, so.
Dude, I would break my neck like hands down.
Do you remember when we almost actually, like, by we, I mean you almost actually fist fought that one person, so.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I would have paid to see that, too.
Something happens in me sometimes when I drink where, like, I'm funny until you, like, test me, and then I'm like, okay, let's fight, and I feel it in my soul. And I'm like, I'm not even an aggressive person. Like, where's this coming from?
Just kidding.
Like, why do I want to fight people? And why do I always want to fight tall people? I really have got to stop that because it's going to end bad one day.
What if they just, like, flick you and you fall over?
That would probably happen.
Like, because they're so tall, you know?
It's concerning. Oh my gosh. What is this already? I just can't.
I don't know. I have no idea what's even going on. I
Well,
just go
see,
here.
I was gonna ask about your week, but then I was like, do we really want to trauma dump? Because this week has been kind of bad for both of us. I'm just kind of like,
Long story short, this week was shit. Some words. Some shit's going on in my family, and it's a lot. And then Wednesday, I walked out of the grocery store. I was watching this guy back in front of my car, and he was going hella fast. And I was like, do not hit my car. Because I was on the phone with my friend Katie. I was like, do not hit my car. And so he pulls forward to adjust. And so I walk between my car and his while he's doing that because I was like, oh, maybe he'll fucking see me back here and slow his roll. I open my passenger door. I put my 3 bags of groceries in. I close it and boom, fucking hits my car. Just full crunch. Whole thing shifted.
love that.
And I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. And then my eyes started twitching, and then
That's when you know they fucked up.
I was like, so, anyways, he gets out of his car, and his truck, he hit my license plate with the spot where you put your tow hitch. So, crunched the fuck out of it. Shifted the whole bumper, like, backing up, so it's like lifted and about this far off my my headlights now. Gets out of his car, he's like, oh, did I hit it? And I was like, yeah, you fucking did. And I was livid. So because I just like, you know how you know something's gonna happen and you just are helpless in the moment. You're like, okay. So anyways, got off the phone with Katie. I was like, do you have insurance? Because he's just standing there, just staring at me. So I'm like, I know I'm pretty, but this is a problem right now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm like, do you have insurance? And he's like, yeah, my phone's dead. And so he had to go charge his phone. And then I see his little, like, kid sticking out of his truck. And I was like, fuck. Now I can't yell at him. So.
Because a little kid.
I mean, I could have, but I didn't want to cause a scene. So yeah, we're just standing there. I start taking pictures of everything. My car, his license plate, in case he decides to, like, ditch out or something. His truck, etc. I sent pictures to my parents. I was like, my car just got fucking hit in the fucking parking lot. What the fuck? Unlike Mads, I am swearing still. He comes out and he's like, do you just want to take a screenshot or something? And I was like, yeah, I do. I want all of your info. I want your name, your phone number, all of it. Give it to me now. And so, like, also makes me wonder if I had not been standing there, if he would have just walked away.
He probably would have.
Because his phone was dead. So, anyways, he's had to charge his phone, and then he's like, my phone's about to die. So I took a screenshot of his insurance, and then he's just, like, again, standing there staring at me. And I was like, he's like, oh my god, this is like the worst day ever. And I was like, I mean, you don't know what's going on in the guy's life. Could have been the worst day ever for him. But also, I was having a pretty rough day myself. So I just, like, he's standing, like, right here, right? I look over here because rage. So I was like, dude, I'm trying my fucking damnedest right now not to scream at you because this probably isn't warranted for the reaction that I instantly have in my body. I'm having a tough time in my life right now. I want you to go inside, finish your grocery shopping, take your kid, and have a nice night. Like, this looks cosmetic. If I drive away and something's wrong with my car, I will call your insurance.
Yeah.
And he was like, I have full coverage. I have a full-time job. I'll pay for everything. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to figure it out. But go enjoy the rest of your night. So it's like being nice, but also like hostile at the same time. So it was probably very conflicting. And he was like, you don't want to call the cops? And I was like, no, it's not worth that. Leave.
It's really not, yeah.
Well, and you're in a private, like, parking lot. They don't have jurisdiction anyways.
Yeah.
So he was like, okay. And they left. And I just, like, yeah, so that was a fun time.
Felt that.
And yeah. I just like called my parents. I was like, my car just got fucking hit the fucking parking lot. I was standing right next to it. Like,
That's just crazy.
and yeah, it's, I don't know. This is, knock on wood, the second time in my life that I've been in a car accident since I've been driving. Diesel's growling at something. And maybe it's because I was knocking on the table.
Oh, I bet so.
The first time was my fault for following too close. That was almost a decade ago. So, anyways. Yeah, I don't know. I just had a lot of rage in that moment, and I could have literally probably strangled somebody, but I didn't. And violence is not the right answer, kids. That's the moral of that story.
It's true.
Also, the poor dude was like, what the fuck? Because I was like, have a good night.
Have a good night.
Hostile positivity.
That is so funny.
So, yeah, what about you, Mads? Do you want to share anything?
I mean, let's just talk about, okay, so like you were talking about your whole car situation. I haven't even told Bergie this story yet because it literally happened.
I'm about to find out live with all of you.
3 hours ago.
We're not live. I don't know why I said that.
So, you guys, all right. So, I haven't really talked about it much, but I do pet sitting presently. It's just the season of a life that is happening. It's my own pet sitting, so I determine what I want, when I want, that kind of ordeal. I came from a client's house and I came home this evening and my brother and his wife, so my sister-in-law, had just gotten home. And let me just put this into perspective for you. Like, we have our driveway and then a back out area. So like, I mostly use the back out area when possible, but they had just got back from the mountains and literally I didn't even see her car there, and I went to back out and I rammed her car. Not my greatest moment. I'm so upset about it. It's not bad. It's actually, well, I don't think it's bad. My car isn't bad. It just has a scratch, no dents, and a lot of it you can wipe off. And then her car,
Oh no.
got the worst of it. But I still don't think in my mind that it's that bad. But that's just who I am, like, as a person. Because I'm just like, oh, that's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to, like, push through, see through the worst. But my brother, on the other hand, because, like, he's the man in the relationship, like, it's their car. And even though she drives it, and when I got home, he was sitting on the couch and he was like, I cannot fucking believe you did that. And I was like,
hi.
I was like, I know, like, it's bad. I was like, I blame it on the sleep deprivation. Like, it's been a crazy last couple days. And he was just like, I mean, because my car, it actually has sensors on it, and it's actually been raining here today. And so, like, they told me that the sensor should have still worked because there's bumper sensors as well as like camera sensors, and they didn't work. So I literally, like, I didn't see her car. I can't see well in the dark anyway. Didn't see her car. My car didn't see the car. And I just whipped it and I hit it, and I was like, oh shit, it's Leah's car. No. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this literally just happened. And I called Samuel, like, before I even left the driveway. I was like, dude, Please don't kill me. But he told me that he was glad that I wasn't home when he first went out there because he was like, I was so mad.
Wow.
And I'm like, rightfully so. So he said, the way you can pay us back for this is to help us, you know, like do the inside of our house. And I was like, all right, I will totally do that. I feel so bad. I was like, oh my gosh, why? Why?
So weird.
It's
It's
the weirdest thing.
it's weird because my story and your story are the same kind of, but like
Essentially,
opposite sides.
yeah.
Weird.
I was so upset. Like, I'm so glad it's not like I did it in public or anything. But, I mean, I do blame the sleep because it's like, I knew that they were home, but it's like my brain didn't compute because she usually parks there. And I was like, my brain just didn't do AV. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I was so upset with myself. And then that's really it. I mean, I had an experience dog sitting where I got kind of like bit, but not bit. It was like pinched by the mouth. And it hurts.
Yeah, I bet, dude.
You can't really see anything. It actually looks really good. But what's weird is like, do you see that?
Yeah, it looks like you have a bump.
Yep, I do have a bump. So that hurts really bad. So aside from that, this week was just really chaotic. I was very busy. So, you know, I like literally guys, like me and Burgundy, we've both been so busy this week that we were watching the episode up until like roughly 30 minutes, not 30 minutes, like an hour ago. It's been that bad. So this is why we're not doing weekly anymore.
Yay!
Yay!
Lots going on.
Yeah.
Lots and lots, like Taylor thoughts.
Just a lot of party in the front and business in the back. That's just where business has to be right now.
Yay. The little.
Just don't enter through the back door.
Ew.
Sabrina Carpenter, what are you doing here? Oh my god. You still need to listen to that song, I swear to God.
What is going on?
I don't know. So, do you have anything else that you want to say before we get into this? Because it was interesting.
That's what my dog does when he lays down.
I felt that.
No, life is life, bro, and I feel like we're not the only ones that life be lifing for, but
It's true.
you just gotta keep on keeping on. And, well, I know for a fact we're not the only ones that life be lifing for, but anyways, this is neither here nor there. Some people have it worse than you. Some people have it better than you. These are true facts. Yeah, so props to you for continuing to work through your shit.
Amen.
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 Okay, shall we do the damn thing?
Let's do it.
The damn thing. I'm getting hot.
Dude, it is so hot recently. I don't know. That's another thing I need to tell you on camera. Anyway, probably not tonight though. That'll have to be another time. So first off, let's just say in this video that Project Fear did, I thought it was very interesting as a whole, like what they captured and the consistency of the evidence of which they captured. But I do want to start off by saying, like, shout out Connor, because he was like the main person in this video.
He was like our MC of the video, and it sounded
Yeah.
like the way he was talking is like this was like he planned out a lot of this.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, Connor, you're in charge. It's so fun.
I know. I was like, wow. Like, I was very surprised. And for some reason, my mom can't keep up with, like, who. She knows the core four. But when it comes to, like, the extras and stuff, she is like, who?
Brother, the extras are Connor. Like,
And I was like,
there's one.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was like,
Mom.
I mean, you know how
The
my
heck?
mom is. She's just not, bless her heart. She did watch this episode. I will tell you that much. Because she thinks like the whole alien thing is very interesting. But she was like, when Connor came on the screen, I was like, see, Mom, that's Connor. And she's like, oh, okay. We go through this every time Connor's on an episode. It's so
Brother.
bad. Like,
Okay.
what the fuck?
Well, here, since you're saying that, I'm just gonna out Ryan right now. I'm so sorry, Ryan. She never listens to us. She's not a podcast listener, so it's fine.
I know where this is going.
Do you? Have I told you?
I'm pretty sure.
Fucking,
I think
fucking
so.
Ryan. She'll be talking to me, and she'll be like, "Oh, Tanner, blah 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 blah," and I'm like, "That was Alex." And then she'll be like, "Oh, Alex, blah 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 blah," and I'm like, "No, that was Tanner." Like. And then
Oh
she's
my
like,
God.
Tanner looks like an Alex, and Alex looks like a Tanner, and she can't ever keep them straight, like
It's
ever.
true.
And then this one time when she was watching was it Farrar Elementary that Connor was at with them, and she was like, "Oh, Alex, blah 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 blah," and I was like, "That was Connor." Like, no, it's fine. She's like not religiously watching, but she watches Project Fear a whole lot more now. So she's getting it down. But for the longest time, she'd be like, "Who's the one with the hat and the glasses?" And I'd be like, "Tanner." She's like, "I thought that was Alex." I'm like, "No."
Oh man, I'm gonna say something controversial, and you're probably gonna be like, "What the fuck?" We're unlocking some lore here.
I'm scared.
I used to do the same thing actually when it all came down
really?
to it. I was like, it was actually kind of bad because I would be live tweeting and I'd be like, Alex so and so, and then I'd be like, oh, that wasn't Alex, that was Tanner, and I'd have to delete it real quick, and I'd be like, oh my god, I hope nobody saw that. This is so embarrassing because I did it so much. I could never keep them straight. It was like, I would say the first month or two of watching Destination Fear, I was having a hard time. And I don't know why, because like I'm pretty good with names when it comes to people, but it was just like those two were not clicking. And I really think it's because Tanner looks like an Alex and Alex looks like a Tanner, and I can't explain why. And I know everybody doesn't agree with that, but it's just the brain function, you know?
I don't get it, but only probably because I'm this far into it at this point, and it's like Alex is so obviously Alex and Tanner is so obviously Tanner that it's like,
Yeah.
you know.
Like
But
now.
I never had that issue. No.
Yeah, now I agree. Like it's hard to imagine that was ever a thing, but I can see where she was coming from, you know? But so Connor, sick, awesome, dude. That was awesome. Second of all, I had no idea. I feel like I grew up always hearing like of the legend of Area 51.
Yeah.
Come to find out, per Connor, it was only just confirmed in 2013.
Is this wait, hold on. I thought we were running this as a normal Project Fear. Are we just gonna just randomly talk about it?
No, I just really wanted to say that.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like,
whoa.
Why is it? I don't know. I'm just kind of like dumbfounded.
Yeah, because I like the same as you. Like I'm pretty sure because I graduated high school in 2014. So like literally
Yeah.
they're like a year before you graduated, the government confirmed this. I'm like, that's not right. Like I remember being in middle school talking about Area 51.
Yeah, like that's always been a thing. Like for as long as I can remember. And isn't there a movie about it from like the 90s or something?
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me.
Or like it's mentioned in a 90s movie, like a really bad 90s movie. If anyone knows what I'm talking about,
You're not talking about, what is it called? Encounters of the Third Kind or something like that, are you? That's the one where they go to Devil's Tower, which is in Wyoming, by the way. So that's the only reason I know the name of that movie. I've never seen it. I don't even actually know the name of that movie.
I don't think so.
Are you looking it up?
It was a really... No, it's not. It was a really weird movie. Like, I see it in my head, but honestly, I don't know. I'm not going to try. It was just a very strange, really crappy production movie.
Mm-hmm.
So should we start with favorite moment? I mean,
Yes.
go ahead. I have really
star.
hope. I hope you don't.
It's starred in here somewhere.
I hope you don't take mine.
Where is it? Okay. I believe it was night 4 when they split up into duos, and it was Tanner and Dakota and Alex and Connor. And then like they kind of explain what they're doing, and then Connor's like, "Hopefully our plans make sense, and if it doesn't, get over it and grow up." I was like, "Damn, okay." It was pretty funny.
Why
I don't
are you
know.
so aggressive?
I just thought that was funny. It was funny to me. I liked that a lot.
Meanwhile, he's just super not aggressive, but like,
But he comes across aggressive sometimes, and you're like,
it's like,
brother, calm down.
what the fuck?
It's fine. I know he was like, grow up, like so serious, and I was like, what if this was somebody's like first like knowledge of Connor, and that's what they get?
And they're like, why is this
And they're like,
man yelling at me?
I don't know about this one.
If y'all on the mic hear snoring, it's Smiley.
Ouch.
She's laying right next to me.
Smiley.
She's sleeping hard. My favorite moment. Do you want to guess?
It was when Tanner said that he wanted explosions.
Nope.
Okay, then I don't know.
Nope. That you mentioned it. Like, if
Don't tell me your favorite moment was when Dak picked his nose.
No, but it has...
No, it was the fucking boobies and farts, wasn't it?
He goes boobies, boobies. Boobies, fart, fart. No, but hold on, go back to the Tanner thing. Because out of context, if someone were to, for whatever reason, listen to our podcast episode before watching their episode, if you heard someone say, Tanner said he wants explosions, like, what do you think? Like, I would be like, huh? But I'm also, my brain is very messed up, so.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
That's just
I
bad.
should have guessed that right away. I was like, oh, locked in. I know exactly what you're talking about. And Dakota's just like, oh, I don't know. I still find that funny.
No, it's fucking hilarious. It's the immaturity of it all. It's like boobies,
like,
boobies, boobies, fart, fart, fart.
It's so Dakota coded. It's not even funny.
When he did it, I laughed, and my mom was like, she didn't get it.
Your mom's like, I don't understand this. And
She's
you're
like,
it's just him.
Yeah.
That's just how he is. You have to.
She is like, I'm a premium adult, and this immaturity sickens me. She would never say
damn. Damn. Okay.
that. She would
All right.
never.
What was? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna know the answer to this one, because it's all the same.
I was about to say.
What was your favorite evidence?
Well, my favorite evidence from this episode is the pretty obvious one where they saw a bunch of white orbs in the sky circling around for days on end.
I was gonna say the explosions, but
Are you serious? Were you actually?
it's different than the obvious, yeah.
Oh.
But don't you find it interesting that they didn't hear the explosions? They only saw them?
Yeah, I did think that was a little weird. There were a lot of things that were weird.
They were like, what, 28 miles away, they said? I at that location.
Still should have heard it.
Yeah, so I found that rather intriguing.
Odd.
Very odd. Odd indeed.
Very strange.
Do you have an honorable mention?
Do I have an honorable
I don't know why.
mention?
I don't know why I said that. Like that.
Well, I don't really have an honorable mention because, like, the way that I took notes for this episode was, like, more of, like, talking points. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, obviously, you know...
Brother, I got the notes locked and loaded.
Hell yeah. But it's more of, like, the way that we saw these orbs and all that kind of thing. I really like the fact that Connor kept re-emphasizing consistently over and over and over throughout the video that, like, the things that would be explainable in a typical location in the United States, like, for instance, when they did the New Jersey drones UFO kind of ordeal, like, the difference is that the Area 51 airspace is completely restricted. So not just anybody can be flying up through there for obvious reasons. So I guess that could be considered an honorable mention because, like, I don't know.
Yes.
It's been 2 weeks since we last did a podcast. This is insane. But
I do want to say... Oh, go ahead.
No.
Finish your thought.
I mean, like, that's pretty...
Smiley. Hello.
She's so cute.
I do want to say that, like, shout out to Connor for the amount of research he did for this because, I don't know, was it after night 5? And then he was like, we went back for a while and we really didn't get much. And then he was talking about, like, he did a lot of research. Let me get there. Hold on. And he found something that could possibly explain it. But then he also made a case as to why it doesn't explain it, and it was the fact that it was, he found a night photographer. I didn't write down the dude's name. That documents a rare event where Starlink satellites, when they reach their maximum northern latitude point, they briefly catch sunlight and produce bright visible flashes on the horizon. Which is, like, unlike typical satellites. But yeah, and then so the fact that he, like, did his due diligence before putting this out was pretty cool because it just shows, like, the level of care that they put into what they're doing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, did you have anything else?
I do agree. One thing that I did think was very interesting, in my personal opinion, is that when it was, like, on night 4 and they split up and Alex and Connor went to the power lines overlook and Dak and Tanner went to Napa, or however the heck you say that, and it was 100 miles away from each other, right?
I thought they went to Tonopah, but yeah.
That's it. Whatever, however you pronounce it, right? That's why I was like, I don't know if I said that right. So over that mountain ridge where they saw all the light anomalies on night 3, they saw some seemingly commercial airplanes, more than likely, you know, and they were going way slower than the light anomaly. I was trying to do a sea anemone ordeal.
Anemone.
Than the light anomalies. So I think that it's fair. Like, I really like the fact that they put that in there to kind of, like, be like, okay, well, even if it were, like, commercial airplanes, like, they were going like so much slower than the orbs that they caught, right? So I think that was Dak and Tanner that said that. And then Connor and Alex began to see a lot of light anomalies over the ridge again. Like, they were seeing active light anomalies, like, moving across, like, the screen. And Tanner and Dak didn't see them at all. But the whole reason why they chose the locations they did is that if there were satellites or anything that could be potentially debunkable, they would be able to see it. Like at the same time. They were facing the exact same direction. So I thought that that was really, really weird. That, like, you should be able to see that.
Mm-hmm. Well, that too, and the fact that like there was no sound that came out of these flying things.
Nothing. So, can
strange.
I like propose a like an interesting theory that my mom brought up? So, like watching that, and like they also captured moments. I think it was actually on night 10 when they went back to Area 51 like all together, and you would see those orbs. They would move in and out, and they would like be there 1 second and then not the next, and like completely disappear as a whole. And my mom was like, see, this is why I think that aliens, if they exist, like their mode of transportation is through a portal. And I was like, that is crazy. Tell me more. You know, like, and we didn't really get to talk more in depth about it, but honestly, like, I feel like she's onto something because, you know, like aliens, the concept and what you like want to believe from like the mainstream is that aliens are from another planet. But what if it's more complex than that and they're actually from a different dimension? Or, as we've mentioned on the podcast before, they could be us from the future or the past or something to that extent. But the fact that they're able to move so freely, so quickly, is just very interesting to me. Because, like, how? And, like, the way that they're able to move these, let's just call it a vehicle for the sake of simplicity, it's insane. Like, there was one instance where this man, Connor brought it up. It's a guy named Jim Lake. He's a fellow YouTuber. He said that he saw what he believed to be a satellite, but within a 10.8 second clip, it did two 20-degree changes, and like at 70,000 miles per hour, that's like impossible. And so it's like how they're able to move and like make drastically insane degree changes and like change their pattern is just really weird. Final thoughts on that?
I do think that there might be something to maybe the aliens are just us from the future, and the advanced technology is just whatever advanced technology we have way out in thousands of years from now.
Yeah.
And so they are the ones that are like they have time machines, so they come back and visit us and maybe help, like, you know, like because of this specific episode, this is why I was like, this is a theory I'm gonna run with today. But like maybe that's why like people are like, oh, aliens built the pyramids. But yeah, maybe it's just more advanced humans, like, and maybe they look different. Like the one guy, I don't remember who it was, said that he saw like a bluish man with no ears, because like evolution, you know. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, and to take that like even further, when you think about like how we look today, we look very different in modern day than what they look like in even the Middle Ages and the medieval era. They had very particular features, very distinct, to where like if we saw them today, we would be like, you look weird, and y'all's paintings are actually extremely accurate. And it's true, because like it's hard to picture like when you look at someone from the past and like imagine them in a now form, because they look so different. So yeah, like people saying that they saw someone that's blue and has no ears. Okay, well, in 20,000 years, hypothetically, let's just say it goes that far. I don't think it will, but let's just say it does. who's to say? Anything is possible, honestly. It's just very interesting.
Yeah. Exactly.
Me personally.
My nose itches. So one thing that I personally found interesting, and it's very personal. Other people are probably like, whatever, who cares? One of the, like, Connor initially led off the documentary, is what they're calling it, with rumors of Area 51. And so he said the earliest that anybody can find is 1955, and the CIA and Lockheed Martin needed a place to test top secret spy planes, right? Well, my grandpa and my uncle worked for and do work for Lockheed Martin. So
Wait, really?
I was like, I'm going to get declassified information from them and then maybe classified information. I'm just kidding. My grandpa is dead. I never got to meet him, but my uncle.
Is that for real? Are you kidding?
No, I'm dead serious.
Dude, there are so many people who said that they have a relative who worked for that.
Lockheed Martin?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is so weird.
Yeah, I was like, connection unlocked, let's go.
And meanwhile, like, you're like me when my friend, her husband, like, got fresh out of military training. And you know how they always say that they tell them top secret information? That they don't tell them that top secret of information. Like, they probably know of Area 51 and maybe what goes on there. But, like, my first question was, do they control the weather? And he goes, I mean, it's not a secret, yes. And I was like, whoa. He just told me top secret information.
Next time I see my uncle, I'm going to be like, did you know about Area 51 before they announced it?
And he's like, Area 51? I know of Area 72.
What?
Then you're like,
we're
wait,
gonna
what?
do our own documentary about Area 72 then. That's what's gonna happen.
Hell yeah.
What was I gonna say though? You just said something that made me think about something to say and now I lost it. Oh, the weather thing, the controlling of the weather thing. So it's like when there was a couple times they started getting some evidence and then the wind just suddenly stopped.
Yeah.
And you can hear it. Speaking as somebody who lives in a very windy state, I was like, the wind is ruining their fucking video because I have that problem too.
All of our Wyoming videos.
Yeah, just go watch any Fear Babes vlog from fucking Yellowstone, and it's like you can barely hear us because the wind's like the whole fucking time.
It's crazy.
I was like, oh no.
Literally.
And then it just dies down. It was weird.
I think I got windburn when we were at the Grand Tetons because it was that bad.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. Did your ears chap? We get all like peely?
Mm-mm.
So you didn't get it that bad then?
Good. My face had like hurt. I remember that. But it hurt for other reasons too. Shout out Campfire.
Right. That campfire fucked you up, bro.
Dude, have we ever talked about that on here? Like my eyes literally, like my eyelids were so swollen all the way around. And
I think we did.
Yeah, I think we did.
On the recap video, yeah.
I just remember looking at you and being like, am I gonna die? And you're like,
oh. No.
Go ahead.
I thought of another honorable mention because this is funny because you actually texted me this thing before we started recording and I had written it in my notes.
Really?
Right here. You probably can't see it. It's a scribble.
It says, I had diarrhea before this podcast.
If that's what you read, sure.
I just outed myself. Just kidding.
Oh shit! No. I'm trying to see if I like wrote anything specific really fast to explain why I took that note. I think it was just funny because is this night 1? It has to be. Yeah. Okay. So night 1, and they were just chilling, and then they started freaking out over just like. I don't know. Dakota, obviously, he's very into this stuff, but he's like, oh my god, or something like that. And then when we see it, I'm like, that was what you reacted to? Anyways.
That was me. I'm so glad you said that.
But I wrote on my notes on the side, I was like, imagine if they were high. And you texted me before this. And you were like, were they high on that last night?
I don't know. Like, I'm not confident,
It was pretty funny, in my opinion.
but it's interesting. Just saying.
Yeah. So, I don't know why I wrote that for that part specifically, but I was like, could you just imagine? I don't know. That's what my brain thinks about. I'm like, if you're out in the middle of nowhere and you're seeing something for the first time and you're like, whoa, man, but like also the elevated experience of also being high while that was happening would be something else.
Crazy.
So, let's see. Did you have anything else you wanted to bring up?
No, I don't think so. Just the fact that they saw 3 shooting stars, I thought that was really cool.
I did want to note on that too, with the shooting stars specifically, you could actually see a little tail behind them. So you
Yeah.
could tell when they were different than what they were like seeing otherwise.
Yeah, it was so cool. I love shooting stars.
Yeah, I hope they made wishes and I hope their wishes came true.
Oh, how cute.
I know.
Fudge
that
crap.
Sad. I also wanted to note, I think this was still night 1 actually, or night 2, but yeah, it was night 1. They started seeing the random orbs, and then there's like 4 of them, and I just wanted to note that, like, has anybody else found it interesting how close the orbs got to each other?
Yeah, it was really weird.
Now, mind you, one could have been significantly higher than the other because we're looking at them from down below, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. We're looking at them as if we were there. No, but if you want to take me, let me know. But yeah, I was like, it's weird to me how close they're flying to each other because even military maneuvers, like, you have to be super safe with what you're doing, so they would not allow that to happen. Let's see. Yeah, and then the fact that Tanner, like, manifested the explosions was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was super weird. He was like, yeah, I saw an explosion.
Like, oh. Tanner's so simple sometimes. It's so cute. He's just like, oh, explosions are sick.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I also wanted to note that I loved Connor's cadence of delivery when he was talking to us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I wrote that in my notes, too.
Oh, my gosh. Actually, pause. I have a moment. It was after Connor said about the whole Area 51 thing until, like, 2013. And that meme, it's one of my favorite memes of, oh, my gosh, what's his name? Why can I not think of his name? His name is, oh my gosh, I feel so bad. But he's like, who, me? Just hanging around. And he put that meme in the episode. I was cracking up so bad. My mom laughed.
Oh, yeah.
It was so
What
funny.
you're talking about. I also found it interesting that there was several instances where it's always a triangular formation. Like, why is it always a triangular formation?
I don't know.
What is the significance of that?
There's gotta, like, there's a lot. Like, when we talked about, like, in the Histories Mysteries and we talked about the pyramids, that came up a lot. Especially when it comes to, like, extraterrestrial possibilities.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Also, the camo guys watching them. That was pretty intense.
That was weird. And, I mean, like, obviously, it's natural. It's going to happen out there. But it would make me be like, don't look at me, you know?
Well, that one, I think the night that they went without Tanner, like, that one was, like, super close to them. And he was just chilling.
Yeah.
Like, I would have been like, and they try to, like, zoom in on him and it doesn't let them. But also,
So
why
weird.
did the thermal keep messing up?
That's another thing, too. That was so weird. Like, the thermal was catching, like, normal stuff. Like, but as soon as the camera was pointed in the direction of the base of Area 51, it would instantly go completely white. So strange. That was really weird too. But it kind of shows you like there's something weird going on over there. Like if a thermal
Yeah.
camera can't pick it up, like holy crap.
Yeah. Very interesting to me. It just kept going white, and I'm like, there's got to be, obviously, they have some sort of interference running at all times to make sure that people don't get shit that they don't want them to get.
Yeah.
So, watch the government find this video and make them take it down. That would suck.
Sucks for them. I'm just kidding. They probably won't.
It would actually suck, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that overall interesting documentary, and I'm glad that they're not going to give it up, because it's weird that they caught the same thing over and over and over again, and there's
Yeah.
not really a legitimate answer to that.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Even more interesting that they could disappear at the drop of a hat, and I think that that's just really weird.
Yeah.
Do I say extraterrestrial? Oh.
Well, and then how was that one able to get like significantly brighter?
I
and
don't
then
know.
disappear?
Super weird.
Yeah.
But it seems like that's like a trend. Like when we watched the Jersey Drones one, where I'm pretty sure there were a couple times where they would see like orbs or anomalies in the sky and it would get brighter before it would disappear.
Yeah.
I think that's strange. It's got to be some sort of technology that they use.
Yeah. For sure. So, I don't know, dudes. I don't freaking know.
I don't know. Is it extraterrestrials or is it just the government having a good fun time and getting a kick out of testing new equipment and not giving anybody any answers? Who knows?
Well, you have to think too, though. If Area 51 exists, what other ones do exist that we don't know about?
So many. And there's probably some, like, you think about the United Nations and stuff and our allies. Like, I don't know. I think it goes deeper than we think. For sure. Because it affects everyone, not just us.
Yeah.
So, something to think about.
No. What if we're the aliens?
That would suck. I would hate being an alien and life is the way that it is on Earth. You know?
What if we're in a simulation?
In a way, we kind of are.
Yeah, so why does everybody always get their panties in a wad about dumb shit then? That's what I want to know.
I know, good point.
If it doesn't actually matter, why do we make everything such a big deal?
Something to think about.
Food for thought.
Food for thought.
So yeah, I guess that'll do for Area 51, y'all.
That'll do. Don't get that'll do.
And I'm not entirely certain when you'll hear from us again, because I don't know when Project Fear's next episode's coming out. So whenever that happens,
You'll see us.
both of us at the same time.
We'll be
we're
there.
like, dude, look at the one little hair on top of my head.
It's like,
Bloop. It's so funny. For no reason at all. It's because it's 11 o'clock and I find humor in everything now.
I know. I'm so, like, sleep deprived. It's not even funny.
Yeah, so now watch us go to sleep. No, I'm just kidding.
No, literally.
I'm gonna go lay in my bed first.
Factual.
It might get weird after that, so.
Oh my gosh, we need to end this. All right. If you like this episode, like, comment, and subscribe wherever you're listening. Whatever you say usually.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like and oh my gosh, now I'm gonna mess it up. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe wherever you're listening to Fear Babes podcast. Thank you.
Legitness. All right, okay, bye. Oh, I'm ending this before it gets weird.
Love you, bye.